Good afternoon, third graders. Day 3 of reading, and Mrs. Clay coming at you today. So I saw Mrs. Gregory's hairstyle, and I was like, that is on point. I want to do that. So Evan and Logan, they helped me. I said I want my curls a little tighter, but I think it looks good, huh? Don't you? I think it looks. Oh, it does look good. Anyways, okay. So let's get on to reading. A joke for you today. What did the Dalmatians say after lunch? That hit the spot. Anyways, okay, on to reading. So I hope you all found a good book that was set up in sequential order and shared it on our Schoology discussion post. Now we're going to move on to, there it worked, comparing and contrasting. Okay, we've done a little bit with compare and contrast, how things are same and different. So when you're comparing and contrasting, you have to find similarities between two things. First similarity, second similarity, add more similarities if the text has them. Then when you contrast, differences. How are things not the same? How are they different between two things? Find one difference, then another difference, and then add a few more. I know sometimes we've done this with a Venn diagram. We just love boxes and bullets here in third grade. Okay, so I'm going to read a text and we're going to see what text structure it's set up in, but I bet you can figure it out. Okay, so read along with me. Frogs and toads, similar but different. Frogs and toads are similar in some ways and different in other ways. They are both amphibians, which means they both live on land and water, and they both breathe with their lungs. They are both cold-blooded, which means their body temperatures go up and down based on what is around them. Their life cycle is similar too, from eggs to tadpoles with legs, and eventually without tails, to little frogs and toads that hop onto land. On the other hand, frogs and toads are also different in some ways. Toads don't have teeth, but frogs do. Frogs don't use their teeth for chewing or biting, but they do use them for holding prey. Another difference between frogs and toads is that frogs' legs are different than those of a toad. The back legs of a frog are especially powerful, so it can jump from tree to tree. Let me move me out of the way. Woo, where am I going to go? Unlike toads that have dry, rough skin, frogs have smooth skin, which must be kept moist. For this reason, frogs live in or near damp places. Although both frogs and toads use camouflage to hide, they do it differently. Frogs are usually green, so they can hide in ponds. Toads, in contrast, are usually brown, so they can hide in old leaves and stumps. So, you guessed it. What text structure is this? Boom. Comparing and contrasting. Is it comparing two things? Let me think. What is it comparing? Can you tell me? You're right. Similarities between frogs and toads. So I go back in the text and I am just in the way here. Oh, I think. Where am I not in the way? That's where I think. So scan the text and how are they the same? They are both. Oop, there's one. Give me a thumbs up if you have one way they're the same. Frogs and toads are the same. Looking in the text, give me a thumbs up if you have another way they're the same. Oh, yeah, I see 2 thumbs out there in computer land. Can we come up with a third way they're the same? Boom, you got it. Let's go. Similarities between frogs. Where's my S? Good revising, Mrs. Clay. So, both amphibians. Both cold-blooded. Similar life cycle. Booyah! I'm going to cover me up here. So now let's go back and look for differences. We're going to scan the text. Ooh, I see that keyword different. Do you see it? See it? Thumbs up if you see a difference. Oh, I see another one. Hair is just... Give me a thumbs up if you see another one. And another one. I'll give you a minute. Oh, do I need to move me out of the way? Just in a bad spot here. Oh, look, I can be big. Let's not do that. Okay, so let's go back. So differences between frogs and toads. Frogs have teeth. Toads don't. That's a difference. Woohoo! Another one. Frogs have more powerful legs for jumping than toads do. That's another difference. Frogs are camouflage green to hide in ponds, and toads are camouflage brown to kids in leaves and stumps. Now that, so they can hide in old leaves and stumps, not kids. That should be hide. You know, we all make mistakes. That's okay. What are some key words that we should look for? So compare and contrast. Similar, similarly, different, differently, another difference, in contrast, on the other hand, both, although both. Okay, so once again, I want you guys to go into Epic, open up some nonfiction books, look for books that compare and contrast two things. Okay. And then you're going to go onto the Schoology discussion post and type in the name and author of the book that you found that compared two things. Okay. We will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful